Frisbee golf is one of the most rapidly growing recreational sports in America. There are currently over 2,500 Frisbee golf or Frolf courses in the United States today. With such growing popularity in the sport, today I'll be giving you an overview on how the game is played, as well as some of the discs used in the sport, and even some tips and pointers on how to be a little more successful when playing the game. When playing the game of Frolf, the main purpose is to throw the disc from the tee-off pad as close as you can to the basket in the least amount of shots. Normally a sign will let you know the distance and par for each hole on the disc golf course. Usually courses have either 9 or 18 holes total, and at the end of each hole you tally up your score, and the player with the least amount of total shots is the winner of the game. The discs that you throw to achieve a good score vary in weights and sizes and are used for different types of shots in various distances. Usually for your first shot you will want to use a driver. Some of these discs say long range or distance driver, but this is your best bet for a first shot. These discs are specially tuned to allow you to throw long distances and let you start with a nice long opening shot. After you have taken your first shot, if thrown accurately, your next shot should be a lot shorter. Which brings us to our next disc, the mid-range or multi-purpose disc. These discs are usually a little heavier and fly a little shorter, but can be very accurate in achieving that basket shot that you're looking for. At this point, you should be pretty close to the basket and may want to reach for a putter or an approach disc. These discs tend to be the heaviest and are usually only thrown with very short distances. They tend to fly short and straight, but when practiced with will be your best bet in making those short putts. Now that you know the basics of the game, I will be teaching you a few different shots to help find what works best for you to fine-tune your game. The first shot, and the most common, is called the backhand shot. To properly execute the shot, grip the brim of the disc, curl your arm inward, and release the disc, sending your elbow out first. This shot is very popular and seems to be used among most Frolfers. It's good for tee-off shots as well as mid-range shots, and even putts. Next up is the forehand, which is also used by many disc golfers and will achieve the same distances as the backhand shot, but with a very different release. You put your 2 forefingers on the inside, flip the disc over, and put your thumb on the outside, then releasing with the forehand in first, as shown here. This lets the disc go in a very curved motion, but can also achieve very long distances. And last but not least is the tomahawk. For this shot, you take your thumb and put it on the inside of the disc, then flip over the disc and grip it with your forefinger. Next, you line up and release the shot over your head. This makes the disc go up on one angle and come down at another angle, almost stopping instantly in place, making for a very good putt shot. At this point, you have learned not only the basics of the gameplay, but the different types of shots as well as discs that you will be using throughout the game. The only thing left to do is get out there and practice those skills. You know all the basics of the game, but instructions can only get you so far. So grab a few friends and hit the course.